All right, so this next story here, I'm gonna have to go all old man up on you here, and I hate to do it. Where's my cane? So I can. Oh, it's way over there. I was gonna grab my cane and shake it at you, damn kids. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go old man on this. It not only is a pretty quirky story, but I don't know. I have a few thoughts about this. And you're always welcome to put yours as well. I love reading them and responding to them. Anyway, this is from World of Buzz, which is a Korean, I believe it's a Korean news site that's in English. Anyway, it says, what's the best solution you can come up with to solve a bullying problem? Hire a scary uncle to protect you. Yep, you read that right the first time. In South Korea, you can actually hire a scary uncle to protect your kids against bullies who make their life difficult, reported Al Kapop. The uncle service is a booming business in that country, as more parents are utilizing the service to protect their kids from mean bullies. Do you think we should start one here too? And here it shows the packages that they offer. One, the uncle package. The uncles from this package are usually big and intimidating men who are in their 30s to 40s. They're required to give stern warnings to bullies and accompany the student to and from school. Price per day is 500,000 Korea bucks. I have no idea what that translates to in American dollars. I should have looked that up, but I didn't. Two, the evidence package. Now this one takes it up a notch. These uncles will collect evidence by bullying by filming the act with mini cameras. Then they will report it to the school and say these exact words. I'll submit an official complaint to the school board if you guys do not properly investigate the case. We want a clear solution. Price per evidence, 400,000 Korea bucks. And finally, number three, the chaperone package. If everything else fails, the chaperone package is the final strike, literally. These uncles will visit the bully's parents' working place and protest in front of their office building while chanting, "A parent of a bully works here." They will do this protest for up to 4 visits. Wow, that's, I don't know, that seems to be taking it a little bit too far, but, I don't know, it's kind of charming, the idea, but it sounds to me like it's just kind of bypassing the real solution here, which is to, see, back in my day, there was always a bully at school. There were more than one usually. And part of learning how to grow up, as a rite of passage, was learning how to deal with a bully, because when you get out of school, bullies don't stop. They don't stop being bullies when they're out of school. They're bullies all through life. They're going to be bullies at your workplace. They're going to be bullies in college when you go into college. They're going to be bullies all in your neighborhood. They're going to be bullies everywhere. And if you don't learn how to deal with bullies when you're a kid, you never learn how to deal with them. I had a friend of mine who, he's like raised the new way, with things like this, with, well, he didn't have a scary uncle package, but, oh wow, scary uncle package. See, this is one of those times where I really need to stop and think about the words that are about to come out of my mouth. Talking about scary uncle packages. There we go. Anyway, he was raised, not to do anything about the bullies. Don't do anything about the bullies. Just report them to the teachers and they'll take care of it, even though they never did. And because he never dealt with it, now he's out of school and he's at a job where he has a boss that's really mean and very, very abusive towards him. And he wrote to me and he said, I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to deal with this. He winds up having panic attacks and hiding under his desk because he doesn't know how to deal with an abusive boss, because he never learned to deal with that first bully in the first place. And so now he can't deal with adverse people, with abusive people. And they're going to be those people around your whole life. I really feel sorry now for the people getting out of college that have been taught all this whack job nonsense about safe spaces, because there are no safe spaces in real life. And once they get out of college with their intersectional, degree, and they can't find a job because nobody hires for that shit, they're going to wind up having to take a job at McDonald's, and they're not going to know what to do because they're going to be abusive people all around them. And there's not going to be a school board somewhere that they can complain to and say, this guy called me names, and because people are just going to go, so get over it. And that's going to be really traumatizing to them. And this just seems like a way to me. I mean, it's like they're hiring muscle. It's like kids are hiring muscle now to follow them around and scare off all the bullies so they don't get bullied. But these uncles, quote unquote, they can't be there all the time, right? I mean, they can't watch them 24/7. Nobody's going to be able to watch them 24/7. There's going to be some time when they're going to get picked on and bullied. And okay, yeah, I guess protesting in front of the workplace of their parents, that's interesting, but what if their parents don't give a shit? In my case, I kind of noticed that all the bullies that I ever knew, their parents were bullies. That's why they became bullies. Their parents generally don't care if they're bullies. So I don't know. Maybe it's different in Korea, but it just seems like it's a workaround for the true solution, which is simply give your kid good advice, teach them how to deal with bullies on their own so that they can know how to do it. Once your kid has dealt with a bully, first of all, other bullies will leave them alone, generally. And second of all, they get this renewed sense of confidence because if this happens again, they know how to handle it. It teaches them something that's valuable for their whole life. And this seems to be just sort of taking that away from them. I don't know. That's my thoughts on it. What do you think? Put it in the comments down below, and we'll talk about it down there. And we can talk about my scary uncle package too.